focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher. A top 8 showdown, both teams hoping to fight their way into the college football playoff. It's the Mississippi State Bulldogs and the Maryland Terrapins. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, I have checked in with the Bulldogs head coach. One of the points coach made in the locker room before the team is that this is a separation game. He understands that both teams are undefeated in conference play, and whoever comes out victorious today can separate and make some noise. It is going to be challenging because it is a hostile environment, so he said we've got to be sharp, communicate, and be at our best in the line of scrimmage, establish the tone with physicality, and throw that first knockout punch. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Mississippi State about to boot it away as we start the festivities. He'll bring it up. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense in a bunch formation. Running inside. It's Williams. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
And the Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Washington. Pocket breaking down. Snags it down the right side. Brought down after the huge gain, gets this offense set up at the 27. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
Hey, sometimes numbers lie, but this quarterback just learned a valuable lesson. These numbers don't lie. One of the best defenses against the pass, and you see why right there. Man, they break on the football, so much speed in the back end, break on it, make the play. This defense is legit, and that QB's finding out firsthand.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense picks it up. He's into the open down the middle. The 20. He's at the 10. Takes it in. Touchdown, Terrapins.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Mississippi State going up-tempo.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that set.
Oh, he wants it all.
Oh.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
This is a team right now playing with tons of confidence because of how much their defense is dominating. Just look what they did the last time they took the field. And look what they're doing early in this game. They've got dudes flying around making plays. They are a tough unit.
Finds space on the right. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Taylor wants to throw. On target.
Oh, got me one.
They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their name after this game will have earned it because these two teams are very talented, David. We're now at the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea of who these teams are. We're going to find out a whole lot more here today, though.
Yeah, dang right. How much implications down the road does this have? But how about you get an idea of exactly where you stand right in the middle of the season, playoffs down the road, make your statement here today.
He's got his man, and they pick up just a few on that completion.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Really nice job to convert
lame.
that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Bulldogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. To the air on first down. Working that left side now. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football.
And it's funny because he's like one of the top fucking
I'm
dudes.
going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Taylor wants to throw it. Fires to the wide. And they can't make the connection on third down.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing to the perimeter of the field. It just didn't happen.
Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Webb. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
When you run those routes, those curl routes just like that, those DBs are going to break when you go to throw the football. So you better put that thing on a line. And the QB did there. Put it on a line. Great job. Great catch. First down.
And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. Lots of time left, and we are ready to get back to it and open the second period. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
The fuck? Notice I'm looking in the back there.
What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
And you want to put a winning streak together like this team has? Run the football and create explosive plays. Nice job by the offense, showing the speed. How about the blocking up front? Everybody blocking, getting a hat on a hat, creating the explosive run.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Floating away. The throw.
What a dummy. What a fucking dummy. Why would you go to him?
First half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Buck Bothwell. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Mississippi State. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff. It becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? Comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
Showing off the arms. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Random.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Fucking random. What the hell?
They'll give it to Fluff. A solid pickup
never
there
fucking
before the
shuffle
defense is able to make the stop.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pulled the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Lining up from the 34 on first down.
Great timing there in the curl route by the QB. Gets it out early, and against zone coverage, because he gets it to his receiver so quick, he's able to turn it up and get the first down.
They didn't get
sorry
a
ass
push at all
fucking
on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw. It's Washington. Fires left. A strike downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Pressure in his face.
That's a fucking intentional grounding, bro. What the hell?
Find an open man, he'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
He'll try to do it himself. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. He needed a little late boost from the crossbar, but he gets it to go through. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
I don't know how much longer they could have gone trying that field goal. 50-plus, that's tough. The kicker will take it. He gave it everything he could, knocked it off the crossbar, and went in. Nice job.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Every time this man, they do that.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over.
Why can't they just do the rigor?
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there. And as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
They'll run play action. Here's the pressure. And the ball's out, and they're after it. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Right on the money. Tackle was made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Slips through the line. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Over
Man,
the middle,
pick
it's Williams.
drive on me and pick it
Maryland
up.
uses its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He wants to change this route. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Going for the big play.
I'll take that. String bean.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll start on the ground with Pluff Bothwell. Stopped in the backfield as his defense doesn't want to let anything slip through here late in the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We kick things off with Arkansas taking on the number 14 team, the Oklahoma State Cowboys.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
And it's the Razorbacks with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They'll open this third quarter with a run. There he goes.
The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week, he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him with that last play. Now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Taylor wants to throw. He tries to take the top off. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort. Right now, they're making the most plays.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. Man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
On 4th down, going to the air. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Bulldogs are rolling down the field. Calls his own number. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat.
Son of a bitch.
And down he goes.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Oh, they're after him.
What the fuck is that basketball for?
Down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. He gets a block. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. That's caught by Williams. Out of bounds. downs at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Washington. Escapes the pressure to his right. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? And having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Unloads to the wideout.
Fuck? That nigga was wide open.
He dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the... There's some room. Picks up the 1st down. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. This time he wants to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Am I not fucking throwing the ball?
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way. And
looking long. Intercepted to stop the threat.
Arm put.
3rd and long is difficult. You have to push the ball down the field. Nothing worse than watching people dink and dunk on 3rd and long and get tackled and run the punt unit off. I like the aggressiveness. Try to push the ball down the field. It's not the worst thing in the world. You throw an INT. It's kind of like a punt.
Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw, it's Washington. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that 1st down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
What the fuck?
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down.
Some praise.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success with complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
Unloads it left. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, the QB knew coming into this one it was going to be tough. They have a lot of athletes on the back end, but today, guys just not able to separate. Accuracy hasn't always been perfect, and as a result, they've got another ball getting knocked away for an incompletion.
Quickly complete. No more room to run as this defense rises up on third down, and now it's fourth down from the 22.
Yellow, big booty.
Both of these teams off to perfect starts in conference play, and one trying to stay atop the heap. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And some people won't like that, but I like aggressiveness, and that's who they are as an offense, so it's okay to be aggressive. But I know one thing now. After that fourth down stop and you're trailing, I'm going to need my defense to be aggressive. It's going to be a big possession right here in the fourth quarter to get me the football back.
Looking for a man. It's Washington. Caught by Williams on the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field. Don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back. Let him do the rest. But there was two guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw. But you could tell they were definitely locked in.
That fucking rock.
There's a crease. He's inside the 40. The 20. 10. To the house. Touchdown, Maryland. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
I mean, talk about hard to stop. Like, so many weapons, so much speed, and then your quarterback is going to go 50-plus. Defensive coordinators, that's why nobody wants to play defense anymore or coach defense. You want to be on the offensive side of the football because otherwise you got to defend weapons like these that are just weapons of mass destruction.
That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. And he's not going to take the touchback. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire.
That's the only way this nigga's fucking
the ball on that first down pass, and he never had a chance.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
I got to be honest, I don't know if I've ever seen a defense contain this quarterback the way this...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He's going for a big play downfield.
Oh, thank you. Fucking
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Makes the grab over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
He wants to go deep.
Oh,
and they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some...
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out.
And guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. On the move, he fires. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. And the Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Taylor wants to throw it. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line.
That's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead.
I'm not sure he made it out of the end zone, and it is a safety. So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20.
Well, they're trying to toss the ball to get outside on the defense and try to use their speed, but how about the awareness and recognition defensively? Not just winning up front, getting off of blocks, but pursuing the football, getting hats to the ball in the end zone, and getting 2 points.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end.
And he just held on to the football too long, and the defense rolled him out of bounds and forced the loss.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
And that's a teach tape on third down right there. That's a great job by the defense. Being back, understanding it's third down. If they're going to throw it short, man, I'm going to break on the football, go down, be very physical. You want to throw a slant, man, you make sure that they feel you. That's a great job by this defense, being physical, making sure he doesn't secure that catch.
We're down in the fourth quarter. It's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Off the play fake. And he will will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on 4th down.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation and put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays, and that's why they built the lead here today.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Back to throw, it's Washington. Wide out, trying to get it in. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Terrapins! With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
He wants to throw it. Rushes on him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And I like that he used his athleticism and tried to get outside the pocket and try to make something happen. But maybe when you're running out of real estate and you start to see you're going to get tackled, maybe flip that thing and try to give your receiver a chance to convert the 2-point conversion.
Okay. Just a picture, the videos of him going to practice is visibly smaller.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Unexpected fucking weak-ass fucking play ball as well.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the 4th quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder at this point, is it too little too late?
Everything around the corner.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Cotton. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over, certainly in